Hey everyone. So I'm updating my video about my experience in basic training. I made one a few months ago about what to pack, and now I graduated basic training. I graduated AIT, and now I'm in my first duty station. I've been here for almost a month, 2 months. It's awesome. This is my window. You can see. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And I love it here. I'm in Fort Drum, New York. My basic training was in Fort Jackson, and my AIT was at Fort Jackson as well. So my MOS is Human Resource Specialist, and yeah, it's awesome. I like that job. I know a lot about the Army now that I didn't know before. So, my experience in basic training, it's still kind of fresh in my memory, and to be honest, it wasn't bad. People make it seem like it's horrible, but it was one of the best times of my life, and if I could do it again, I would totally just go again back to basic training. I mean, not in the summer, because it's really, really hot and humid there. In the winter, it's freaking freezing, but you're moving all day, so you really don't feel it. So, if you're going in the summer, I am very sorry because it's horrible in the summer. But yeah, my experience in basic training, I met a lot of people. You will come across people from all over the world with different personalities, different perspectives, different point of views, and to be honest, don't go there looking forward to make friends. Just go there and do what you're asked to do and do what you're told. I mean, I was more friends with guys than females because it's horrible. It's horrible. But basic training, the drill sergeants are not that bad. They try to intimidate you, they yell at you, just ignore them. Just try to do what they ask you to do the right way. Don't try to change it your way, and that's when you get in trouble. In reality, reception is 10 times worse than basic training itself. Reception is gonna suck. You cannot do anything about it. You will not, I mean, you'll have access to your phone, but you're not allowed to have it or use it throughout the day. So reception, you're gonna be in lines, and you're gonna notice how in the Army, everything you do involves lines and waiting forever. It could be an hour or two, but you're gonna sit there and wait. Yeah, reception was horrible. You're gonna get your teeth checked, your eyes, every single thing in your body. So MEPS, it doesn't end at MEPS. You're gonna go to reception and they're gonna check everything. You're gonna register, like all these papers you have to fill out. And then it usually lasts a week. And then your drill sergeants will, it just varies. They'll come and you'll meet them. 2 of them, 1 of them. If not, you just get ready the next day, pack what you're supposed to pack, and then get on the bus and go to basic training. So don't let people fool you that when you're at reception, that's where you're going to be. No, that's just temporary. You're going to leave in a week from there. And yes, you will not sleep. It sucks. You will hardly have any time to sleep. So on your way to reception, to Fort Jackson, that's where I went, of course, sleep. Get as much sleep as you can. And basic training, the gas chamber was not that bad. I had a lot of fun, and I went in there twice. You will run a lot, and just before you leave, a month, 2 months, start doing push-ups, because that's all you do. The first day you arrive, you will get smoked. You'll do a lot of sit-ups, a lot of push-ups, a lot of exercises when you get there. But and then the first time you're there, you're gonna meet your drill sergeants, you're gonna meet your platoon, and the first day you wake up, they're gonna be crazy, but it's not like that forever. Yeah, you're gonna run a lot. You wake up really early. You sleep. Lights out is like at 8 or 9, but I hardly wrote any letters. I prefer to sleep because sleep is everything. You don't want to be falling asleep, especially in red phase. Basic training is it has 3 phases: red, white, and blue. First red phase, pretty much you're just in the books, you're learning CLS, you're in classrooms. White phase is when you start using your weapon. You will have a weapon issued as soon as you get there, but you're gonna fire it in white phase. It's all about armed weapons and qualifying and stuff. Zeroing, you're gonna zero the weapon so it shoots right in the middle of the target, and grouping, which is groups of shots in a little circle. And you're gonna learn how to fire your weapon kneeling, prone supported and prone unsupported, behind a wall, all these kind of things. You're gonna hate your weapon. Yeah, I have a tattoo of my weapon. I had an M4, but I don't know, you're gonna hate it there, but once you're out, you're gonna be like, oh, I miss it. Like, it feels weird because you carry it everywhere with you. Do not leave your weapon unsecured. Do not do it. And then blue phase, that's when you start doing all these outdoor activities, like how to approach an enemy, and like you're in the field a lot. And that's when you go to Victory Forge, which is you're gonna be a week in the field, and you won't be able to shower for a week. And you're in foxholes, which is holes in the ground with your weapon just ready in front of a tree, just waiting if an enemy comes up and you shoot them. And then it's like all these things. It sucks. The worst part of basic training was Victory Forge. I hated that. It's horrible. And then coming back and washing everything and showering, and I had to scrub my hair. It was probably a little longer than this, but it was short, like 3 times, because my hair was so oily and greasy because of not being able to shower for a week. All you do is baby wipes, and you can't really wash your hair. I mean, if it's really short, you could take shampoo and wash it with your canteen and water and stuff, but I had no time. And yeah, you do in basic training, you do a lot of climbing. You will do stuff you've never thought of doing before. You're gonna learn how to. You're just gonna leave all your habits behind. You're gonna learn how to march, a lot of stuff like that. Right phase, left phase, rear march, half step, the half step. Like, you're gonna do PT every morning, which is exercising and stuff. It's not bad. It's worse than AIT. You march everywhere with your rifle. You'll be in a platoon, and a platoon is made out of 4 ranks, and the rank you're in will be the people you'll be with almost in every activity you do. So try to be in the good side of everyone. And about hiding under the radar, I personally believe if you're good at something, do it. Because if you're stupid and you're doing everything wrong, you will be picked on by every drill sergeant in your company, believe me. Even if they're not your platoon sergeant, they'll just come up and be like, oh, is this a stupid guy? Is this a stupid girl? They'll just pick on you. So it's not hard. A lot of people have done it. Believe me, like, the worst people that I just like, why are they in the army? Like, they've done it. You can do it too, so you have nothing to worry about. It's pretty easy. Just pay attention to detail. That's the key. Attention to detail. And just take notes. You will always have a notebook on your right side of your pocket, and whenever you don't understand something, take note and refer to it later. And believe me, everything the drill sergeants say, you're gonna get quizzed on somehow. You have tests in basic training of everything you do, even disassembling and assembling your weapon. Parts of your weapon, you're gonna have a test on. You have a test on everything of how to salute an officer, and then you will actually salute your officer of the company for a test. Yeah, and you have to pass, or else you get stuck in that phase, and then you get restarted in that phase. Either you couldn't pass blue phase of saluting an officer, then you will go to another company and take the test again, and then if you can't pass it, then you're going to restart the whole blue phase. That's how it is. Basic training, you're going to take tests, and you need to pass somewhere else to get restarted in that phase, and if it's that bad, you'll get restarted throughout the whole basic training. So pay attention to everything your drill sergeants tell you, and take a lot of notes, and don't get distracted. People are going to be, oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. What else is important? Don't get nervous when your grouping is zeroing. Just remember that you're gonna get nagged on a lot, and just control your breathing, steady aiming, and you'll be fine. What else? Yes, you will shower with a bunch of females. In reception, it's gonna start there, so might as well get used to it. You will not shave your legs in basic training. You are not allowed to have tweezers. If you do, you'll get you get in trouble. You'll get smoked. Don't talk back. Remember when you approach a sergeant, even though they're staff sergeant, master sergeant, sergeants, make sure most of them are E6s or E7s, master sergeants or staff sergeants, the drill sergeants, and just remember to refer them as Drill Sergeant Salgado. Mine was Drill Sergeant Salgado, Drill Sergeant Hegley, Drill Sergeant Halsey. You'll have 2 males and 1 female. And stand in position of attention, then parade rest. That's the key to approaching a drill sergeant. And it doesn't matter if you look at them in the eyes. If you're not, they'll be like, what are you looking at? So, and you're gonna need to have a battle buddy everywhere you go. So always remember that. Never be alone anywhere. And your duties, the AIT still applies. Duty station, it doesn't matter. I could go out. You don't need. It's like you're free again, in a way. But basic training, yeah. Oh, don't pack too much. Even though I have another video talking about that, don't pack too much. Just pack the necessities, because in basic training you will be taken to the PX every 2 weeks and you will stock up on everything you need. So do not even worry about taking this, taking that. There's a store there called the PX. It's like a little small Walmart, and you're allowed to buy whatever you need or whatever they allow. Some people that I met, their sergeants did not allow them to have anything that was scented. My drill sergeants didn't carry. And then your parents could mail you stuff by mail as soon as they let you have the address and stuff. Yeah. And just make sure you tell your parents. You won't be able to make a phone call for like a long time when you're there. I mean, you could write letters, but that's about it. And then they distribute mail every day after your day is over. So you could write letters at the end of the day, shower, write letters, get ready for the next day. You could do that, have your uniform ready, but you have enough time. You don't have to wake up early. You'll notice how a lot of people wake up really early to get ready. You're just standing outside just waiting for everyone. And what else? Yeah, you're gonna sleep in bunks, top, bottom bunk, in rows. Top, there's gonna be a big room full of beds, and you're gonna have a locker, and then you're gonna have to have everything in display. So if you're not organized, start getting ready, because everything in the army, you need to be organized. There's a certain way of folding your clothes, your shirts, your socks, hanging, everything. You're gonna get issued a lot of stuff in the army. Make sure you don't lose it. Make sure you always lock up your lockers. Don't ever leave it open. Even if it's your best battle buddy in the whole world, close your freaking shit. It will get stolen. My stuff got stolen. I don't know how. Socks were missing. People will steal your shit, especially when it's towards the end. That you're gonna have an inspection of everything, and if you don't have it, unfortunately, you're gonna have to pay for it. So please take care of your stuff. That's like the number one thing. Don't leave your locker unsecured. If you're gonna even pee, close your shit and buy like 2-3 lockers just in case, because there's a lot of. And then when you're washing, make sure you wash when you're around there, because people take out stuff out of the washers and dryers, and if you show up in the wrong uniform, you will be in trouble. Not the person that stole it they won't even know. They don't even know who it is. But please lock your shit. That's the best advice I could give you. Lock your shit and do your bed right. Yeah, if you leave it unlocked, the drill sergeants go up there every morning, and if they see your locker insecure, they're gonna open it and take out everything out of your locker, throw it on the ground, and then you get not just picking it up, but you're gonna get smoked for it afterwards because you left it open. And they're really big, because people steal all the time. They're like nothing new. What else? Don't tell people your stuff when you're there, because they will turn your back on you. And especially if you're good at something, just don't tell anyone your personal stuff there, even though you become close. Don't share your shit. Keep your shit to yourself. And basically that's pretty much it. Just follow directions. You're gonna do a lot of stuff, and just follow directions. It's not hard. It's really easy. You will either get in the best shape of your life. Yes, you will gain weight because it's muscle weight, but other than that, you're fine. The drill sergeants, the females, are kind of mean a little bit, and they expect a lot from females. Just pay attention and do your best and stay motivated, and it's gonna be over before you know it. Don't get nervous. Just do your shit. Don't smile. March right. Have your fingers curled when you're marching. Don't be looking around.